Hey there, Dave Gardner here, and just want to show you how to forward a domain using a service like GoDaddy. So let's say you've already purchased your domain name through GoDaddy, but you want to forward it to somewhere else. Let's say you are in an affiliate program and you don't want to create your own website. You're going to go through and you're going to use a forwarding process. So when you first log into GoDaddy, you're going to basically get a page that talks about your most recent domains that are going to be updated. And so I have quite a few domains. If you look here, you want to have a domain that has possibly a better ring and better tone to it instead of having something with a lot of little symbols and names and digits in there that doesn't look great. So you're going to click on the Manage All, and what that will do will bring it to your list of all your domains, and then you can actually pick and choose which domain you want to forward. And so if you look at some of these all have better, easier names to actually go through, maybe their name of the town and, what you're doing. And so, these are going to be a lot easier to tell people down the road instead of telling someone, to go to your domain and actually then, give a lot of symbols and other letters in there. So basically, if we just pick one, for example, I'll just do a random one here for one of the programs just to show you a little bit of what else is going on here. And so one of the companies that I work with is called Now Lifestyle. And so one of the ones we have, let's see, we have Now Lifestyle USA. Okay, so or we could do Now Lifestyle Webinar, Now Lifestyle Live, Now Lifestyle Group, Now Lifestyle Coaching. So let's take a look at the Now Lifestyle Coaching one. If you click on this little drop down arrow or caret, you'll actually see that you have the ability to forward the domain. So you want to click on that one. And you would do this for whatever domain you're actually wanting to forward. And you'll basically get this option to change. So here's your records. They don't display certain things. And the forwarding, if you just scroll down a little bit, forwarding is not set up yet. All you have to do is click over here to add forwarding. And then you're just going to enter the address that you want that you want it to actually be forwarded to. And so if we go into that actual company, if I go into that main page of the Now Lifestyle, just to show you what's going on here and to give you an example of what I'm talking about, because sometimes it helps to know where your basically your clicks are coming from, just to have some tracking in there. And so I just want to again go and show you. So this again, we're using again Now Lifestyle Coaching. So we actually have a coaching geared promo link or affiliate page that is focused on coaching. And so, for example, this is the Coach Solo and Get Excited. It gets into the coach funnel. And so let's say if we choose this funnel or success coaching, there's another one. And so it would be really hard for you to go around and to tell people, if someone was to say, oh, well, what's your website link? And if you're just having a conversation at a party, or if you want to post it on social media, you want to be able to condense it and shrink it up as much as you can. And so to make it look nice, you wouldn't say, okay, go to https, colon, / nowlifestyle.com/page/get excited /question mark ID equals, and then your username. That would get awful confusing. If I want to add some tracking onto that, I could add some tracking and I could say, NLS coaching website, just so I know that that's where that's coming from. And so notice it got even longer down here. I would create that link. So I have this big long link. I'm going to copy that link. That's the big long link you're going to copy. And then I'm going to bring it over here back into GoDaddy. And I'm going to just paste that link in there. But what you need to make sure is that you remove this beginning part and make sure that it matches up. So notice how that's HTTPS. This is HTTP. I want to do the drop-down list to get it with the secured version and then remove it from this version so it doesn't show up twice. And so what happens is you can preview it and it'll pop it open and make sure it's going to the right page. So that worked. It went to the right page. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, you can choose if you want it to be permanent or temporary. I usually just do permanent, forward, or forward with masking. If you want to forward it with masking, what happens was when they click the link that says, Now Lifestyle Coaching, when they go to that next page, it'll still say Now Lifestyle Coaching at the top versus coming up and actually showing who you're linked to. So that's up to you with what you want to choose, but it's basically as simple as that. You want to update your name servers just to make sure that the settings internally are linked so that it forwards your domain correctly. So you're just going to click save. Once it registers or populates that, you should be good to go. Notice it says features may be unavailable while they process your update. So what happens is it says check your inbox for possible confirmation email. This might not happen right away. It might take 5 minutes. It might take 10 minutes. It might take an hour. So we're going to stop the video here, but that's pretty much all you need to do. And then you just want to test your link later on just to make sure that you actually have the appropriate settings that you need. So that's about it. If you want to learn, again, a little bit more, if you have any other questions, you can just leave a message below and I'd be happy to help you out. But again, you would need a GoDaddy account and you need to be able to put that email in there. Notice now it's listed in there. I could come back and edit it. If I wanted to change it to another website or another capture page, then I could possibly do that and I could update it. But again, it might take a little time in the process. And then what I can do is I can tell what pages are actually generating some better traffic and maybe getting a better opt-in rate. So again, this has been Dave Gardner. Hopefully you found that beneficial, and that's how to, again, forward a domain, like for example, through GoDaddy, so that it can go to any domain that you have purchased and that you actually own, right? Okay, so it's just a few minutes later. This one actually worked very fast this time. Sometimes, like I said, it takes a little bit longer. So if I just type that in, the domain, nowlifestylecoaching.com, and I click return, notice it automatically forwards it to that website. So there we have that very long link. They get excited, ID equals Dave Gardner. And then we have the tracker code, NLS coaching website. So again, that's pretty simple. That one happened really fast. Sometimes it may take a few hours. All depends on how fast the system's working. So again, hopefully you found some benefit from this. So just take action and make your links look a lot prettier. We'll talk to you soon.